Hello, this is Yuda, an immigration lawyer. Today I'd like to explain the conditions for obtaining permanent residency for spouses of Japanese nationals or permanent residents. There are three main conditions for obtaining permanent residency. The first condition is the residency requirement. Now, for spouses of Japanese nationals or permanent residents, this requirement is relaxed a bit. Specifically, if 3 years have passed since the marriage and the applicant has lived in Japan for at least 1 year, then this condition is considered fulfilled. The second point is about annual income. This is similar to the requirement when someone with a work visa applies for permanent residency. You need to have an income of at least 3 million yen per year. However, the foreign applicant themselves doesn't necessarily have to meet this requirement alone. For example, if their Japanese spouse has a sufficient income, then the condition is considered met. Let me give you an example. Suppose the applicant is a full-time homemaker, and her husband is a company employee. They have one child, and the husband is financially supporting the foreign spouse and 2 children, meaning himself, 1 foreign spouse, and 2 children, for 4 people in total, with 3 dependents. In this case, an additional 200,000 to 300,000 yen per dependent is typically added to the base requirement. So if the Japanese spouse earns around 3.4 million yen annually, that would satisfy the income requirement for this family structure. Then you might wonder, how many years of income are checked? Well, the immigration office will look at your last 3 years of income. So, you need to have met the income requirement for 3 consecutive years leading up to your application. The last condition involves tax payments, pension, and health insurance. The rule is taxes, last 3 years, pension payments, last 2 years, health insurance, last 2 years. What's important to keep in mind here is that even one late payment during those periods can significantly increase the risk of your application being denied. So it's not just about having paid them, you must have paid them on time by the deadline. Also, these payments must have been made without delay, not only by the foreign applicant, but also by their Japanese or permanent resident spouse. Both must be in good standing. So, to summarize, those are the 3 main requirements for spouses of Japanese nationals or permanent residents to apply for permanent residency. Thank you very much.